According to the influential, prominent, profound 19th century English philosopher George Henry Lewes said, the only cure for grief is action, meaning action can be very easily considered to be one of the greatest remedies and cures, not only against our own personal ignorance, bias, partiality, prejudice, pride, vanity, jealousy, crisis, etc., that we regularly suffer from and struggle with, and that corrupts our action and hijacks our mind, soul, and heart, and obviously interrupts our relationships and interferes in our commonplace behaviors and common sense, and ultimately destroys or harms our relationships and our character and composure in one way or another. But action can also be considered to be the constant source and reason for happiness, contentment, satisfaction, and fulfillment that does not come from external circumstances, societal validation, public recognition, appreciation, applause, etc. So action actually has the ability and the power to provide us with happiness, character, authenticity, morality, and sovereignty that is independent of external circumstances, and that is sovereign and distinct and not dependent upon other people's actions, behaviors, communications, opinions, thoughts, judgments, etc. And action also has always been seen not only as a shield against grief, but also a creator of happiness, because according to Aristotle, happiness depends upon ourselves. Happiness is activity. So when we are in constant and instantaneous action, even if it's small or little, and even if it does not give us anything in return, still we are going to be able to experience at least some kind of meaning, significance, content, worth in our lives, as well as about ourselves, when we are engaged in something or another. So when we are in constant action, then that creates happiness, and that happiness becomes an activity in itself without any external dependencies, requirements, or obsessions. So the only lasting cure for grief, unhappiness, misery, and other kinds of bad things and misfortunes can be considered to be constant action and instantaneous behavior and virtue and morality and sovereignty under all circumstances and situations. We basically have to engage ourselves in actions. Alongside that, we also have to believe in and execute moral behavior, virtuous action, good character, good intention towards everyone and not just ourselves. And that is going to remove our ignorance, bias, hatred, jealousy, arrogance, crisis, etc., and replace all of those things with contentment,